Hi y'all. Vape mail. This has in it the iGo-W14. There aren't many of these in the world right now. I'm really hoping to have the first reviews on this. I mean the real reviews out and going. Alright, we're going to get in this thing. Packing material. Invoice. We don't care about that. We don't care about the empty box either. As you can tell, I haven't done anything with finishing the studio. This takes precedence over that all the time. Kidney puncher. This is where I got this thing. About $40, $39.95 plus shipping. Time it's in your hand, $45. Look at here. Look at this. The iGo-W14. God, I've been doing so much with the M. I've been saying M. I hope I haven't been saying M in this video. This is the iGo-W14. 26650 size. And it's a beast. Get this thing open. Typical iGo packaging. Nicely boxed. Really works well. Certificate of authenticity. We'll hang on to that. There is some, yeah, it's got some wick and stuff in the back end. I got a pile of wick and stuff in the back end of every one of these things. I have a couple of fishing tackle boxes full of that stuff right now, as I'm sure most of you do. But I am really liking this. Folks, meet the iGo-W14. Let me pull that back a little bit, see if it focuses up a little bit. 3 slots. 3 slots. Let's see what size those slots are. If you don't own one of these, you need to go get one of these. Digital caliper. You got to measure wire. You got to measure stuff, and a ruler don't cut it. Okay, let's see what size those slots are. I got to get the old man glasses on. Those slots are 5.5 millimeters by 2.25 millimeter. Thinking that there's going to be plenty of slot in this. I have a drip tip here handy. Let's put a drip tip in it and just pull on it and see what the iGo-W14 has for airflow. Or it has a nice whistle. Ain't that special. We're going to have to fix that. Wonderful airflow. Wonderful airflow. Let me compare it real quick to my M. Very equivalent to the M. The M's got plenty of airflow. Yeah, the M was shut off there a little bit. Very equivalent to the M. Yeah, we'll see. Interesting thing here. I just looked down at the bench and I have the iGo-W sitting here. Look at the size difference between the iGo-W14 and the iGo-W. You know, the W is a nice vaping device in its own. I hope this 14 holds up to being the big brother status. How's that work? It was made after the W, so it should be the little brother because it was born later in life, but it's bigger. I don't know. The big little brother. Either way, if I can put that back on the stand without it tipping over. 3-part atomizer. Let's start taking it apart and see what's on the inside. Alright, immediately I see the holes. The holes on the inside sleeve. Let me see if I can keep this focused for y'all. The holes on the inside sleeve are considerably bigger than the holes on the outside sleeve. Yeah, let's just measure them. We got the caliper sitting right here. Let's see what they come out at. They are 2.6 wide, and they are 6.5 long. So by right, you could open up the holes in the sleeve quite a bit bigger. I don't, pulling on that thing, I don't see that you're going to need more airflow. It will pull right along with the M, or yeah, with the M, and the M has been way satisfactory for me, and you know me, I like big holes. So remarkable. Look at the depth of that well. My God, it goes down there forever. See how deep that well is from the slots. This is going to be a trick. From the slots, that well is 9 millimeters deep. 9 millimeters deep. Yeah, I have a syringe. Let's find out just what that well holds. Set the atomizer down. I'm going to pull up some water in the syringe. Let's just take it to right at 6 milliliters pulled into the syringe. Yeah, no air bubbles. We're doing pretty good. And let's start filling it until it comes out the holes. So it gets right to the bottom edge of the holes. Alright, that's where I'm at. And I am at, oh, I was tilted a little bit. Holds 3 milliliters. 3 milliliters before it's threatening to come out the side holes. Guess what? I mean, there's no wicks, there's no coils in there, so cut it in half. 1.5 milliliters in a dripper. Almost redefines dripper, right? Throw that back in there. Mouth's getting dry. Pretty good. Oh, machine oil. Wash this thing. You buy one of these? Ooh, wash this thing. Did I just do that? My God. Really. Throw the rest on the floor. Whew, that tastes terrible. 3-piece atomizer. As you can see, the posts are down in there a long ways. So, take the slide off the build. So it's a 3-piece dripping atomizer. Remarkable. What do I see? What do I see here? Holes in the center post are not as big as I would. Oh, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's 3 of them. There's 3 holes in the center post. Get that water out of there. Who poured water in my atomizer anyway? Really? Delrin insulator down the bottom. But if you look, there are 3 holes. We got to work on focus on this camera, I'm sorry. There are 3 holes in that center post. I didn't know that. They didn't mention that in any of the specs I read. It's really hard to find specs on this thing. Isn't a whole bunch of anybody talking about this thing at all. But there are 3 holes in the center post. So we're triple coiling it. I'm probably going to triple coil it first off with 26, maybe 24 gauge Canthal. I'll have to work on wick and coil geometry a little bit, but my initial thought is probably vertical coils with that long deep well. Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe horizontal. Horizontal would certainly line up with the holes better, make better flow around the coils. I don't know. We'll play with it, see how it works out. Right now, this thing looks really promising. I've got some stuff I've got to do for the next couple of days. I'll do a build video on it for you. and you can see me fumble around with the coils and all that kind of good stuff. I'm really anxious to try this, and then we'll do a vape video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. There's more fun coming with the iGo-W14. There aren't many of these out there.